pace that we were expecting, not the pace he seemed to have earlier on in the race. Meanwhile, Hamilton is keeping Perez under pressure.
What's going on with the battery?
Battery fine.
No, it's not. I have no real... What the f*** is this?
Oh, it's not going well for him, is it?
He's in big trouble. He was so wide at turn 8, couldn't turn the car in, and now Sainz has got DRS into turn 11, and the pace that Verstappen's going, this could be a chance.
I tell you what, I'm also noticing, well, he's got a chance. Sainz is down the inside. He's going to go for second place. The Ferrari is going 1-2 at the moment. Charles Leclerc leads. Sainz into second place. What a start to the season this could be for Ferrari. Verstappen down to third.
We can see the issue, Max. It's not battery related.
What do you want me to do?
There's not a lot we can do.
He's in trouble. Oh, and he's slowing right down, and he's lost even third and fourth. Hamilton goes past, Russell goes past. It looks like Max Verstappen is going to retire from the first Grand Prix of 2022, the reigning world champion. What a horrible start to the season for him.
Try to make it into the pit lane, please, Max.
Well, my goodness, you can hear the crowd reacting in the background. I tell you what, Hamilton's still putting Perez under pressure for a podium.
There's a podium on here for Lewis Hamilton out of absolutely nowhere. Heartbreak for Max Verstappen. What a race he's driven, but so close to the end and it's gone wrong. And, well, it must have been deteriorating, the problem.
5 DNFs he's had here at Bahrain in 9 starts. Would you believe it? It has not always been his lucky track. That does include the Sakhir circuit version, but oh, what a time to have a non-finish when you were pushing hard for the win and all indeed settled for second.
Verstappen is going to have that Ferrari looming large in his wing mirrors, and don't forget, last time Ferrari won in Formula 1 it was also a 1-2 finish. Singapore 2019, Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen, could they be on for not only ending their winless streak but putting up a 1-2-2?
Hey, what's going on with the battery?
Battery fine.
No, it's not. I have no real... What the f*** is this?
Verstappen is losing his cool, and he thinks he's losing his energy charging and his battery as well, and he might be about to lose second place here as well. Leclerc leads, Carlos Sainz pulls out to the inside and overtakes Max Verstappen, and it's a Ferrari 1-2 here in Bahrain as Carlos Sainz moves up into second place. 46 races since they last won. Ferrari are 1-2 here.
We can see the issue, Max. It's not battery related.
What do you want me to do?
There's not a lot we can do.
And will Verstappen now be passed by his teammate Sergio Perez? Yes, he has been. And he's been passed by Hamilton, and he's been passed by Russell. And this, for the world champion, is certainly not the start he was anticipating. From all the highs in Abu Dhabi to the lows in Bahrain.
Try to make it into the pit lane, please, Max.
Max Verstappen is out of the race. Charles Leclerc leads, Carlos Sainz second, Sergio Perez third, then comes Hamilton and Russell. And I tell you what, Lewis Hamilton might even end up on the podium here because he's giving Perez a right old time of it. And for Max Verstappen, what was already frustration here in Bahrain has just turned to ultimate disappointment.
It's going to be very much on the defence, Verstappen, as he locks up into turn 8 down the hill. He runs wide.
Hey, what's going on with the battery?
Battery fine.
No, it's not. I have no real... What the f*** is this?
Oh, panic stations from the cockpit. We've got some composure issues, and Verstappen is now panicking for closing this second place out. Watch this on this straight here. We've got DRS for Carlos Sainz. Can he get the move done in 11? He's going to get Verstappen offline here.
He's going to try into 11. He's going to take second place in the Grand Prix. And Max Verstappen, who was 3 times in the lead of this race, sees second place slip through his fingers.
Yeah.
And Ferrari are going to end their winless run surely with a 1-2. But can he still finish on the podium?
We can see the issue, Max. It's not battery related.
What do you want me to do?
There's not a lot we can do.
Ouch. He's gone. He's retiring.
And there goes Hamilton past, Perez past. And the only thing that was going to see the Mercedes finish ahead of Verstappen today was a reliability issue, and it's hit Max Verstappen at the very end. He's crawling back with 3 laps to go. He's going to be the second retirement from this Grand Prix.
Okay, try to make it into the pit lane, please, Max.
DNF. Wow.
And all the while now, Hamilton is trying to put the pressure on Perez. Hamilton trying to pull a podium that Mercedes were nowhere near at. not, nowhere near. He's trying to get past Perez as Verstappen retires from the first Grand Prix of the year. One AlphaTauri and one Red Bull, the Red Bull of the world champion.
And just quietly, boys, Ferrari won too, son.
Just like that.
There you go. Welcome back, Ferrari. We've been expecting you.
They needed this. This is exactly why Matteo Binotto said, put me in charge or I'm off to another team. He asked to take control of the most famous team, and it is heartbreak for Max Verstappen, who had the lead of this Grand Prix on 3 occasions, but Red Bull did not have the reliability, and that has changed things.
The order is Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, the top 3. Perez, Hamilton, Russell, the top 6. Magnussen, Bottas, Ocon and Tsunoda, the top 10. Alonso, Zhou, Schumacher, Stroll and Albon, the top 15.
Hey, what's going on with the battery?
Battery fine.
No, it's not. What the f*** is this?
And Max Verstappen is in big trouble. What's going on with the battery? He's saying he's losing speed because the hybrid system doesn't appear to be working properly. The lights are flashing on the rear of Verstappen's car as they come down into turn 11, and Sainz goes to the inside and gets into second place. Carlos Sainz up into second position now. It's a Ferrari 1-2, and Verstappen appears to have a problem with the car.
The Ferrari mechanics are going absolutely
Can't see the
crazy.
issue, Max. It's not battery related.
What do you want me to do?
There's not a lot we can do.
Red Bull have seen the problem for Verstappen, but they don't know what they can do about it. Verstappen's gone. Verstappen's out of this one. Verstappen's Red Bull is slowing down, and he, having taken the lead on a couple of occasions, is going to be out of the Bahrain Grand Prix. He's grinding to a halt with 3 laps to go.
It's try to make it into the pit lane, please, Max.
And Verstappen's race has fallen away from him. Leclerc leads, Sainz second, Perez third, and now Hamilton is just 2 tenths behind Perez. Hamilton is trying to get onto the podium here in the silver Mercedes. Verstappen rumbles into the pit lane. He's got no drive in that car, and his hopes of winning his first race as reigning world champion with the number 1 on the front of the Red Bull have disappeared. Leclerc leads, Sainz second, Ferrari 1-2. Perez versus Hamilton now is the fight for the final stop on the podium.
Oh my God, Jack. I mean, all the talk this weekend was just Max Verstappen's going to win the race. Max Verstappen is clearly the fastest guy, and here we are at the end of race 1. Max Verstappen leads Bahrain with no points.